Our journey has taught us a lot about persistence and hustle. The Airbnb building we rented out, the real estate that we tried to flip, and the home that we lived in. 3 times we lost our house. Then we watched our car rental business crumble. That's why we're so committed to making our candle business a success. But sales at our Brooklyn location dropped by 90%, and we think the packaging was the problem. So we designed new, affordable custom boxes. This week, we're heading there to install them, doing a corporate event for a major NYC bank, and setting up our mobile pop-up around the city. Welcome to a day in the life of our small business.
We're heading to the event right now. We were talking about how much we think we might make. Donovan was thinking, he said bare minimum 400. He wants to make, like, the goal is like 1,000. I'd be comfortable making like 500. This is my favorite place for us to pop up at because they have free Starbucks for everyone that's in the building. The people here are typically really nice. The time changed for this event too. I think before it said to get here before 8. Now it says like get here around 10, which is better for me personally because I want to sleep. But I do think that we came here earlier one of the days that we were here, and I don't think we necessarily did the best. We're waiting to get inside the building. They have to like use the canine dogs to smell our cart to make sure everything is good.
I love your candles.
Thank you. You liked it?
Yes. I'm not disturbed. It was.
Oh my goodness.
I'll be back later. I'm going to purchase another one.
You heard it here first. He's not a paid actor. He said he loved the candle. It sucks though, because we literally don't have to more of that candle. We're here, setup's 10:42. We have about what? 11, 12, 1, 2, another 4 hours. And the rush will be at about 12. Most of the time when we come here, a lot of our sales are done between 12 and like 1:30. Oh, I brought the boxes. So, as you can see in here, there's like a black thing on the inside, right? For our business, there's so many small things that I want to do, but it's like, they don't require a lot of money. So yesterday when I was doing my dashboard for my expenses, I was asking ChatGPT, or I was using Gemini actually, and I was just kind of like, what metrics should I add to my dashboard? And one metric it said was big rocks versus small leaks. And I was like, what is that? So it's pretty much saying what you spend over $100 on versus what I spend less than $100 on. And the number was so staggering. It was like 80-90% of my purchases are under $100. When they add them up, they cost so much. It's like something like this to do. I think this is very useful. And now I don't have to worry about the candle being creased anymore. And we're going to replace all the labels today. So that way going forward, we'll never have that crease issue ever again.
Yeah, you're going to want to mix this pretty well.
Oh, why is that?
Ain't no sugar in here.
As it stands right now, nothing's happening. I handed out like 20 sample cards just to do it, but I was curious about what happened, and everybody took one basically, except for like one person. So that's interesting. No sales though. We'll see if the date maybe changes. Maybe we get some online sales. So they have 2,000 people that work here, so we're gonna hand out every card we have, I guess. Right, babe? You know what's crazy? I can see how water's from here. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? You want to say anything to the vlog? You wanna talk to them? You wanna? Is that a pouty lip? Wait, hold on, let me zoom in. Is it quivering? You know it's got 5x zoom on it, right? It's right there. I can see it right. That do 10x zoom? We got some nice lips on here. Jeez, wow. This should be an ad. What are you doing? We have 0 sales right now. I have no idea why that is. So I took a break from the table for 15 minutes. I'm gonna see if maybe it's me. Then after I come back, Melissa will leave the table. We'll see if it's her, and then we'll try to see what helps. Right now, my biggest thing is not even about getting sales or not. It's first trying to figure out why people aren't coming to the table or staying at the table. Then once we figure that out, we'll try to get more sales. But it's first get people to the table and then get them to buy more candles. If you were to ask me what I think it is, I think it could be maybe a different environment because they changed the pricing of this place. Yeah, it's weird. And we only have an hour left. As of right now, we're probably like $200 in. So I have about another 10 minutes before it is my turn to switch with Melissa. And then we'll see if I can get some sales. Let's get in a sale. Yeah, see her over there?
Okay, so hey guys, we finally got our first sale for the day. It was of 4 medium-sized candles. It was kind of crazy because I had a lady at the table already, and then a guy came up and he was like smelling. So I acknowledged him. I said hi, and went back to talk to the lady because she was there first. Then he was like, yeah, can I buy these? I'm like, yes, you can. So he ended up saying that he wanted 3 candles, and then while I was getting him together, the lady was still smelling the candles, and then he went over there to smell what she was smelling, and she went over here to smell what he was smelling. And then she out of office, and he ended up getting another candle after already charging me for the first 3. So yeah, and then the lady, she said she's gonna come back with her card. So we'll see if she comes back. But as of right now, I think we officially hit $200 in one day.
People watching, that is vanilla, it's cinnamon, ginger, it has allspice.
So the small, they're 30, and then our medium size is 37. I'm gonna take room service. People watching.
I'm sorry, so people watching, and what size?
Small size. Small size. There's a difference in the colors.
So the reds, they were first. So we only had 4 candles when we started. They're mostly kind of like vanillas. The blues were next. That's after, we spoke to people, started selling. And that's more like what people wanted. So that's kind of like fruity scents. And then the greens we just added this year.
Okay.
So they're like real fresh, earthy kind of vibe.
Thank you.
I was selling candles, and then Kenny came up to me and told me that he watches us on the channel. So he ended up getting, which one did you end up getting?
Which one I got?
So he got the D room spray. So that is grapefruit, lemon, lime, orange.
So I watched their videos. I was at working. I saw them at the table. I said, oh, snap. I saw them on YouTube. Then we go check them out. And you got to support your kind. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
You got to definitely support each other. But they definitely got a good product. You see them? Buy.
Appreciate it.
Definitely.
So today is done. We've been sitting down talking for about an hour because we weren't getting no sales. And we're trying to, just brainstorming different things. We think that something changed here, and we weren't really sure about what it is. I think I told you guys earlier that they lowered the price of being here. I'm wondering if they did that because they brought in so many more vendors here. Because I feel like normally when we're here, people come up to us and they're like, oh, this is cool. Like, what you guys got going on here? Like, oh, that happened. That happened not one time today. I remember like 3, maybe 4 people. I said, hey, can I ask you a question to somebody? They thought I was like, had the plague. They was like, I'm like, I'm not trying to tell you nothing. Like, don't worry. I don't want you to buy nothing. They just like, no, it's okay. It's okay. That happened a couple of times. And then one thing that we feel like we see, but we're not sure yet, is like a lack of diversity. You should be a lot more people like us here. I see a lot less. So, can I ask you a question? How many times you see vendors here like recently? Like every week, twice a week, 3 times a week?
At least once a week.
At least once a week?
Yeah.
Is it always candles? Do you know what you normally see here? Like jewelry, like food and stuff?
Usually it's like jewelry, maybe like a snack situation, but it's never like, it's always something different. Well, honestly, it's a lot of jewelry.
A lot of jewelry?
I feel like
Okay, thank you.
All right, bro.
He's probably the most normal person.
Right.
No, but he's black.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I feel like everybody here is not that.
Listen, even the girls was kind of like,
Yeah, they were.
so I'm like, bruh, what is, I said, it gotta be me. So I said, I'm gonna give me a haircut. Give me a different shirt.
Yeah, I'm getting home at 10 o'clock.
So right now we are adding the styrofoam inside of the new cases that we have. So we are back in the house and it is 7:21. We spent a lot of time, brainstorming about what to do with the candles. And then I was also thinking about it too. I feel like August are the months that aren't that good. Cause I remember when we were at Artists and Fleas, I think it was August where it started being bad and we were like, we're just gonna have to leave because we can't make any money. I think it was August. I remember thinking like, oh, September is our good month. September and October are our good months, but we couldn't make it there because we weren't making money in August and the beginning of September wasn't busy. Maybe people are going back to school, getting ready for school. People are like, type of thing.
Well, I can see
coming back from vacation, like people are still in that middle place.
I think it's a very busy to do month.
Yeah.
Where honestly a lot of things is going on because like you said, tuition is being paid this month. People are driving to drop people off to school. Dorm, right? Ryan's going off to school. So I can definitely see that where it's like it's just a big month with a lot of big expenses that I can't pay for maybe extra things right now.
My biggest thing is trying to remember the things that I say so that I can implement them and keep them in the front of my mind. But one of the things I came up with today is I should not be upset about how much money we're making if I have a list that's not done. Because it's like, if you made a list of things to make you more money and the list is not complete, how can you be upset that you don't have more money? It's like, oh, I gotta improve the table with these 10 things. Like, okay, you only did 2 out of the 10. Like, you have 8 more things to do to get to the point where you feel like you would make money. But I'm gonna forget that. But I want to be able to remember, like, hey, the list is, you made the list to make more money. That's why the list is there. Like I said, I personally think that people coming to the table and seeing the labels messed up makes them not want to buy candles. I feel like there are people who see it and be like, the hard part is the distraction that are not the goal. The hard part is not trying to do all the goals at the same time. And they're like, okay, let me be successful on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and LinkedIn. That's not, and Twitter. Like, that's not the goal. People look at it like, oh, I gotta post over here and post over here. But it's like, you need to post on one platform well enough.
So what does that mean for you?
I'm thinking about YouTube. If the sales on our website are $1,000 a month, right? That's a quarter of what I do outside, if not more. All I have to do is 4 times the amount of, or roughly 4 times the amount of work on YouTube to get like from outside. We made $3,300 on YouTube instead of $4,000. Like, okay, that's not, like, that's still great.
I'd be wondering, like, if people see you there more often.
They do. It works. But it's like, and that is true. I want to use that and apply that to a spot that's a good spot. Cause I'm like, I don't want to go to a spot where I'm going to get 1 sale a day. And then after 2 months, I'm like, oh, like I start getting like 5 sales a day. Like I want to get a spot where I'm at 8 sales a day. And they're like, oh, I recognize you. Now I'm getting 14 sales a day because they keep coming to me.
So would 86th Street be that spot?
I think it is a spot. I think the spot is good. I think there are like there's a list of things that have to be improved and done.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like okay.
Right. So it's like, I think the spot is good. I think that people come back, well, I love the candle, it was great. I'm gonna get another one. And I'm noticing this now too. A lot of people are buying the candles online for other people. And like, okay, that means that they like the candle enough that they trust it to be like, I like this. I trust this brand to give it to you for you to then try it. Cause I'm like, that's a big thing. If I'm gonna buy you something that I think you like, that have to be like, I really, really like it, I'm gonna buy it for you. Stick to the list. Stick to the list. I need to hire somebody to just remind me of things that I say so that I can remember them over and over again. But I will see you guys probably later today or tomorrow.
Right now I'm working on the retail boxes. So as you know, this is what the box looks like. And there's multiple colors. Let me grab another one. This is like how the red variation looks. And pretty much the idea is that this is the box and this is the candle that's going inside the box. Now, as you can see right here, there's a lot of room. So what does that mean? Room is the enemy of fragile things, okay? If you have something and you don't want it to break, it shouldn't be allowed to hit up against anything because, yes, the box itself is soft, but like next thing you know, you have something hard in your bag like another bottle, and now pretty much the glass is hitting up against the bottle or something, and then, that may cause to cracks or even the vessel breaking. But I don't even think it's that bad in terms of that. It's like there's another bottle in because this glass is very strong. I'm just saying for candles in general, if you don't have a thick glass, that's more prone to happening. But if you were to like drop this on the floor really, really hard, like let's say it was in a plastic bag and then you drop it on the floor, that may, hit it because it's like concrete. That may damage it, but want to be extra cautious and want to make sure that, our customers is getting the best experience. We want to make sure that there is no chance of that happening. And how do you do that? You stop it from moving around. How do you stop it from moving around? Tissue paper. There's 3 different colors of tissue paper. We have pink, we have green, like a sage green, and then we have a baby blue. Honestly, I kind of wish that the blue was just a tad bit lighter now that I'm looking at it, but I think it still matches the branding very well. And then it's kind of like pinkish color. It's going to be with the red. And then we don't have one actually printed out, but just so you can see the color, because this is the color on the packaging, but the candle, you feel me, all right. I'm gonna be making a sample one because Donovan is going to take these to our store in Brooklyn today. Put one piece is at the bottom. All right, so this is how it looks on the inside right now. This is what we're looking like. So now that we have that bottom piece in, the bottom clip in, and then going to do one on this side. And one on this side. Let's see. On this side. And then probably this is the one that like tops it off, but it's tucked. Alright, so this is what it's giving. And then we close it. And then now you have your ember candle. All right, so now that it's fully done, I will say I do think a little something to hold it down would be nice, like maybe like a little sticker on the side or something. But this is what we want to hear, like, you know, it's not a ton of movement, and I also think it looks nice. I think I like the idea of opening it, and then this is what you see. And then you take your blue candle out. Let's show it to Donovan. Were you eavesdropping on me?
This is one of the ones that this is one of them. Yeah.
So one on the bottom, and then you put in the middle, and then you take one and put in the corner, take another one, then the opposite corner, take another one, put it in the third corner, and this one is kind of like
on big one.
So you want to put this one on top, and then put kind of on top. Maybe I should it be 4 corners? Because I do feel like it's moving around a little bit, but I feel like 4 corners makes the box squelch. So yeah, 3 corners, and then you would tuck the excess into that last corner, and then have it cover the top.
I like it. As the first iteration, one thing I thought about would be, I don't know how important it is, but you can make it small. Like in the future, like when it opens, it sticks to you. So
What?
Like the lid, not the lid, but the lid, so that it kind of stays here.
Why?
No reason. Just think it'll be more details. I like that. I thought about, the box is kind of thin, and then also. For the sample, that's really it. I just feel like it could use something else, but I don't know what it would be. I feel like something else.
Yes, I think a sticker, maybe something that goes across from like ear to ear, just so it doesn't maybe look as kind of plain on those sides.
So I'm just now getting to Brooklyn and it's been, I don't know, a couple hours now. I really feel like it's gonna be a big difference for the candles. I feel like putting them in the store with the new 2 things that we did, gonna have a lot of sales. I'm also curious to see how much candles have sold from already that's in there. I wanna know how much is left in the store. I could've asked, but with my own eyes I wanna see. And we have samples in there too. So I don't know how much of that is left. I feel like a lot of them aren't there for the simple fact that we're not getting that many sales. And we know the sample is what gives us sales. Oh, there's the candles. So I wonder if these candles smell a lot, even though the lid is off for a long time. That's eucalyptus, sage, vetiver, and bergamot. What is this? Ooh, pumpkin, ginger spice. Ooh, I don't like that. Wait, is this TF Candle Co? Oh, they bought them? That's crazy. What's going on, man? How's it going? Good, good. Yeah, how you been?
How's the biz?
Good, good, good. Came here to update some packaging.
Update some packaging?
Yeah, so I have the boxes in my bag. I'm gonna put these in there, and we're gonna see if that, get some more sales. How y'all been here?
We got you lock and loaded.
I see. I said, like, I gotta come through. And how it goes, we want to lower the price, not this month, next month. We're gonna try this month, see how it goes, and then next month we'll see. And if you're doing it in a space where unit economic is higher, it looks even better. So like if you're doing car sales, every deal you do is gonna be like 6,000, 7,000. So now you look like you're doing amazing because you're selling 10 cars a month, but you're not really doing amazing. Like you have money, but like this is not working for running a business.
It's not working for us. I don't know how long you can sustain it.
Exactly. So I'm filling the store right now. At this point, I'm just doing market research to see how people interact with the candles. I noticed that one person saw the candle, smelled it. Well, first somebody came and smelled the candles, but they didn't smell ours. I'm like, having the lid on might change that. So I took one of the lids off. Next person came, smelled one candle. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm taking all the candle lids off at this point. That's what I'm testing right now to see how that ends up working out for us. So I am back in the house, and Melissa and I, we went over how the day went and what me and Shia talked about. I appreciate convos with anybody that's business oriented or that is like into business or wants to get better at business or doing business at a certain level, because it's like, oh, okay, like you understand certain concepts I can talk to you about. A lot of people are kind of trying to still figure it out, but I'm at a figure it out stage, but that's not where I'm at mentally. Like physically I'm there, but mentally I'm way beyond that. So it's like having convos with people who are above that part of the business is always good. We had did like 10 sales in 1 month, and then we did one sale 1 month and another sale, one sale another month, and I'm just like, how did we drop off so much? Like what happened? That's a drastic change between the two. He said he removed the sample cards today, so I don't know what it is, but I wanted to get a haircut today. I didn't do that. I wanted to wash my sneakers. I didn't do that. So that's going to be for tomorrow. And I was going to work tomorrow, but now it's supposed to rain. So I'm thinking I might go to the wax supplier to check on the building and see if it's still there, if they shut down or whatever, because I literally have not heard from them in mad long. I have my list of 33 things that we are slowly chipping away at. We have things that we know we need to do, and it's just like, do the things first and then figure out why you're not making any money. The haircut. Shout out to Key. We're getting the DTF transfers. We bought those today, actually. So we're going to have the QR code on our shirt printed on. I want to get a hat that says Ember Candle Co. on it. I want to get a shirt that says Ember Candle Co. on it. Like, I want to be, it's my brand, so I want you to know it's my brand when you walk up to me. Today was a success. Like, I've had on my list to go to Grand Rue Market for probably like a month and a half, and I have not gone. So I can check it off my list. The boxes are there. Honestly, I have to show Melissa, because I didn't show you. You leave it. So my glasses just came in the mail. So I got these so that when I go outside to the table, I look a little bit more approachable. I look like, a nice guy. Maybe look a little bit more intellectual. So let's see how they look. What do y'all think? The shape could be different. Like I think I'm going more for, like I think it's better obviously what I had before, but I feel like it's not the shape that I want. So I just finished coding for like the last 2 hours. I know you see me every day and I look like I get a haircut every single week. Like I have a 180-degree straight hairline. I know it's what it looks like, but to your surprise, I actually haven't gotten a haircut in years. So right now I'm going to get a haircut and wash these sneakers that I have. So I know. Hopefully these sneakers can get clean from this laundromat, and then we're gonna be outside tomorrow getting money.
Matter of fact, the girl, she's right over here. She's pregnant.
So I just left the barbershop, and I'm not gonna lie, at first I'm like, yep, this is why I don't come and get haircuts, because you try a little something different. My biggest issue is always the fact that if I think somebody knows more than me, I let them handle whatever the task is. So when it comes to barbers, I'm like, you know what? I assume that you know what will look better on me. That isn't always the case. Same thing with the house, if you remember. So he tried something different down here. At first, I was like, I don't really like it that much, but it's not that bad. It's not as bad as I thought when I got out the chair. So it's okay. Overall, what do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down. It's probably either way better than what I had before. But in terms of the best haircut I could get, it's probably not the best one, but it's reasonable. And it wasn't that expensive either, so that's good. I said, I'm hoping this sneaker thing works. And I feel like I said, my haircut is definitely better than if I had no haircut. It's just not what I would get personally. It's just like, you know, still better. So not complaining from that perspective. This is what I've been saying this whole week, is I have a list. Just do the list first. Before you start trying to strategize about how to make more money, I was doing things and I'm like, you know what will help me make more money? And then I put it down on a list and then I keep doing that, but I don't do the things with enough urgency. I feel like even after this, I'm probably gonna go home and try and scrub them because it's as good as washing machines are. They don't always clean stuff. Kind of soapy in there for just 2 sneakers.
Beginnings on the cusp. Not too old to adjust. Old dog, new tricks. Remember, I was just a pup. Something dirty in my cup. Clean soul, good karma is a must. Still my shooter in the cut. I was stuck inside a rut.
Yeah, I don't know. They're definitely not what I wanted. They're better, I guess, but I don't know what to do to clean that. Next on my list is to clean up the office. So honestly, I was thinking about making like a tube for this. I can put all of these inside of. And I feel like I could probably make that in like 5-10 minutes and then print it. And it would be 9 inches in height, which I think we have enough filament for that. I feel like we should. Just something to put these in so they're not just scattered everywhere. Oh, I messed up again. That's the second one I'm printing. The first one got messed up. It's happening again, as you can see. I think I put it on ludicrous mode, and I think that's the problem. You see this little issue right there? Yeah. So it's gonna tell me probably in a couple seconds that it doesn't work because this is messed up. And I'm gonna just not put on ludicrous mode and I'm just gonna print it the regular way. Honestly, I don't think I've ever done ludicrous mode with this new filament, the pink one. So let's see, it's about to tell me like, hey, that's not working. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop that. We're gonna do it again without ludicrous mode. It would be slower in terms of the wind, but it seems like it is not doing it. So we got our first sale. I have these glasses on, and I do think they're helping, but it's hard for me to see with them on. So that's kind of annoying, but people definitely feel more comfortable talking to me, come to the table, greeting me, like everybody seems nicer. And then I'm kind of upset. Every single big candle, I feel like the label got messed up. And I don't know how that would have happened. It's not bad, but I was expecting a 0% situation with that. Not that often. So we saw one small wind down. Oh no, one small Sunday reset. So shout out to him. And I'm not gonna lie, I was not thinking he was gonna buy a candle. Like he came to the table, I was like, oh, this man is definitely not buying a candle. So he asked for the price. I gave him the biggest price at $50. $50. And he was like, okay, cool. And I was like, okay, cool. I was expecting to be like, all right, I'm gonna walk away. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna get one. I'll be seeing you out here. So, oh, you be seeing me out here. I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's not a regular person, but you know, somebody's homeless also see me out here too, you know? So then he had left. I'm like, all right, cool. But he came back, you know what, I'm gonna get it right now. So he ended up getting the small one. I was like, okay, cool. I will say the day is going pretty good. What I say is good, it's an okay day. We got 3 sales, so that was good. I feel like I botched 2 of them. One thing I've been working on is trying to not talk about the candles as much when someone is at the table, because I feel like they feel like I'm just trying to sell them the entire time. I feel like the last 2 times it happened, I couldn't actually get into a convo that wasn't candle related quick enough, because I couldn't really pick up what to bring up. And one guy was smelling the candle for a long time, and I was across the street. I just got pizza. I'm like, okay, he's definitely gonna buy one. So I came to the table, and my first thing was, which one was your favorite? And I'm just kind of like, like that's what I would say if I'm already at the table. But I've learned that does not help or work if they've been here and I'm not around them. It's a very different mindset, I think. So I have to figure out something else that I can say. So it's now the rush time, so I'm hoping I can probably get another, what, 5 to 7 sales before the end of the day. I'm gonna just vent to y'all a little rant. Right now, we got some more sales. So 2 people came to the table. They were actually gonna buy candles from Whole Foods, and then they came and bought them from us. One of them got 2 small candles, and another person got a medium candle. So I think for the day, we're at probably like 8 candles sold, I think. Yeah, we're at 7 candles sold today. Everybody except for one person bought a small candle. And as you know, last time I was talking to you, I lowered the price to $25. I think with what I'm wearing now, people don't really think about the price too much, even though before, or even though today there were some people who felt like that. Like, I feel like if I'm out here for 7 hours, I should be able to sell 10 candles. I'm thinking about going back to the west side, but not lower, kind of higher up on the west side. Maybe like 86 again, but again on the west side. Maybe go fit. I have a Whole Foods over there or a Diptyque, because someone who bought a candle today said they really like Diptyque a lot. And I'm like, okay, let me see where Diptyque sells at. Because when I looked it up, Diptyque does roughly about $230 million a year. And I'm like, okay, if y'all doing that much revenue, y'all probably sell a lot of candles. So y'all would know where to sell candles. I say, at least that's what it looks like. So I wanted to see what real estate they buy, what places they set up at to sell those candles. We put the wax on a card if you want to smell it.
There's this room service one in.
Oh, you smelled it before?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this room service is like the best candle we have. We have like like one of those like
the warmers?
Candlelight, yeah.
Oh my, it never goes out.
It literally just like beautiful. I'm telling you why, because ours is down, but we keep it in the candle warmer.
Yeah,
So,
I tell everybody, I'm like, get you a candle warmer, your candle and a beeswax candle.
no, it's the best.
It never goes away. So I definitely think today is going a lot better, but it's hard to really gauge it. I feel like it's not reliable. So it's like somebody that bought a candle from us before bought a big candle today. I can't count on that every day, right? And then on top of that, I feel like the girls who bought 2 candles, I can't count on that either. And then she was with a friend, so can I count that? Right now, we are at about 9 candles sold, right? So let's say we're at 6 sales, about $200. So we're about $100 ahead of what we normally would be at. And the day is still young. We could have got another sale, but I think I overtalked it. Let me know what you think about this. So every order you do, you get 10% off your next order, and then they combine up to 50% off of your order. So for every order, let's say if you order a second time from us, you get 10% off. Third time, you get 20%. Fourth time, you get 30%. Fifth time, you get 40% off. I think I like that. If you were buying candles, is that something that you feel like you would like? One thing I've noticed too is that people really like the idea of seeing like somebody recording stuff.
What is that?
It's candles.
Selling something?
Mm-hmm. You want to smell one?
Oh, you make the candles?
Yeah, me and my wife. That's what it smells
You and
like.
your wife make candles?
Mm-hmm. People see you recording your brand, and it makes them interested. Like, and they didn't get a sale, but it happens like a lot. And I'm like, how could I make that a regular thing where it's like, where I'm just always recording, like, where I'm always recording the table, and that way it just assumes like, you know, it's like when they have people standing on the line that's not real, and if you go, oh, must be busy over there, let me go over there. It's starting to get late. I'm gonna pack up and head home. I think, well, we're gonna see if I get a sale while I'm packing up. That tends to be a common thing. For whatever reason, people love to see a table being packed. That's why they want to buy a candle. I think because they think I am not paying attention to them. They're just like, okay, hey, this will be my first time packing up the new boxes. I am curious if this will be a lot easier than it was before. Right now I'm gonna be doing some scouting for locations. I'm looking for moderate traffic, not high traffic, just moderate. I'm not gonna lie, I do like this street because there's a bank here, but I also wonder about the income of the people that are walking on this street. I could go over here. There's a little bit more foot traffic, not foot traffic, but more stores over here. So I'm thinking about maybe possibly going on that street. I feel like they have a lot of stores over here that are not for people with money. Like a mattress firm, I feel like Bloomingdale's. I see a Black Lives Matter Presbyterian Church. Oh, I think I see a Sephora. Okay. Not the best sign, but they are selling mad stuff. It'll pop up. We are uptown on 77th. I'm getting the vibe of a lot of not money makers up here. So there's that, and the table is getting like more bare over time. Actually, while I'm talking to you, I'm explaining how today's going. I have some candles to label, things of that sort. Did I want to come outside today? No, but we're here anyways. Like, let me say this. I wanted to come out earlier, but things happened this morning that didn't let me do that. Because I wanted to go to this market that they keep telling me about on the east side, but I have not been able to make it over there to go to the market just to try it out, just to see what it's like. I'm getting to a point where I might not come out on the weekend. It's easier to say that when the days are going better, you know? But it's like if days don't go good, I gotta come outside regardless, no matter the day, right? Keep the thing on my face. Oh, did I show y'all that one of the vessels broke? Yeah, it's like I don't know. I think we're really gonna get that apartment because I feel like things are just going downhill. And one thing I've learned in our life is that things go downhill before they go up. And it's like we're doing a lot of the right stuff. Right now, at this point, I'm waiting for the apartment. I know we're gonna get it, and it's just a matter of time of when we're gonna get it. I like more sweeter, kind of like berry scents. Yeah, that one's my favorite.
Ah, okay.
It's blackcurrant, red currant, jasmine.
Do you have something that might be bright and citrusy?
Yes, grapefruit, lemon, lime, orange.
Any others?
So citrusy.
A little too sweet for me.
Oh, okay. Because you said citrus. I'm like, I got you with citrus. I would say try people watching because a couple of them have citrus in it, but it's different kinds of citrus.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So that
I'll
one?
take a small people watching and a large sausage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big candle person.
Okay. So we got our first sale. She got a big zesty and she got a small people watching. I definitely had to tweak something when it comes to selling, which I think has been working. It's the rapport part. I've been missing that. So I just made it out of the rain, barely. A lot of stuff got wet, including me. You can't really see it because of the camera, but like, trust me, my arm is soaking wet. And I'm 5 blocks away from where I'm supposed to go. I can see like how that's how bad the rain is. It just happened within a span of 4 minutes. And I literally have to walk 5 blocks. That's it, just 5. If I walked 1 block, I would be drenched in water. Like,
as always, it's time to go over how much we made and how much we spent. So this week we went out 3 times. The first day we did 5 sales and we made $286.32. The next day we did 8 sales and that came up to $312.08. And then finally on the third day we did 2 sales and those 2 sales came up to $119.76. So our total income for this week was $873.16. Our total expenses for this week was $850.46. So here are some of the things we bought this week. We spent $232 on subscriptions, $97 on supplies, $88 on transportation, $85 on equipment. If you want to try a candle, scan the QR code to order online. It's right over here. All right, see you next time.